Here we are at day 14 of your postpartum return to exercise program with Jules. We are going to do that long hold today. So day 13, I talked a little bit about short twitch and fast twitch muscle fibers and how we have both on our pelvic floor and both need to have a little attention. And maybe you can see if one is needing a little bit extra attention than the other. So that long hold is more of that endurance muscle fibers. So those are the ones that are kind of working in the background for us. So let's do a couple of our 360 breaths first before we do those long holds. When we do the holds, we are going to do them through a couple of breath cycles. We do want to pay attention to that breath a little bit more with these, if you wish. Relax the shoulders. We are just staying in a sitting position today. Inhale, feel that rib cage expand. Nice 360 breath. So we're feeling that even distribution of pressure through our abdominal cavity. Air goes all the way down our pelvic floor, and we're relaxing and lengthening, loosening, not bearing down, just feeling it relax. And exhale, lightly draw up. Small little 20% squeeze, rib cage comes in. Inhale, relax, lengthen, loosen. Exhale, light draw up and in. Two more. All right, another inhale to relax. On the next exhale, I want you to do a little bit harder squeeze, maybe like 40 to 50% squeeze, and keep that squeeze as you inhale again. Holding that squeeze, putting a little bit extra pressure. Exhale, keep the squeeze, and inhale, relax. Yes. All right, we're gonna do that one more time. Did that feel strange? I bet you it did, at least that first time we're doing it. All right, we're gonna focus here. Inhale. Relax, lengthen, loosen. Exhale, 50% squeeze that pelvic floor. Keep it as we inhale again. Keep the squeeze, keep the squeeze. Exhale, keep the squeeze, and inhale. That was an exhale. Inhale. Relax fully. Awesome. Let's do one more. Inhale, relax. Exhale, 50% squeeze. Keep the squeeze, inhale again, keep the squeeze, exhale, keep the squeeze, and inhale, relax. Yeah. Good. Yeah, so that is different. Those are different muscles. We'll come back to it. Moving right along in our warm-up, we're going to come to all fours for an adductor rock into a T-spine rotation. So we're on all fours, nice active position. Stick one leg out to the side, toes forward or up. Depends on what feels comfortable and how much stretch you want to get on those adductors. And you can go big or small. Rocks here, forward and back. For 6 to 8-ish. And then pause in the backward position so you have that hip hinge to feel that stretch. We're going to chicken wing our arm, excuse me. And on the breath, if you'd like to, inhale, relax pelvic floor, twist open, exhale, light squeeze, bring that elbow down towards your opposite wrist. Inhale, back out. Exhale, bring it down. One more. And let's go to the other side. I'll straight from the street on if I can here. Rock and roll. There I am, my toe up. Feels better with my heel on my mat than my hard floor. And pause in that back position, putting my toes back down, chicken wing. Inhale, relax, exhale, squeeze. Oh, that spine loves it. Last one. Come come up, shake those wrists out for a second if you want. We're going to come back down to a couple of bird dogs, warming up the core in our shoulders, glutes, all the things. So sticking one leg back, toes on the ground, lightly lift. Remember, we're not here. Lightly lift, keep that hip square, turn those lower abs on, opposite arm goes up. Big inhale, exhale, come back down. Inhale, come out. Light lift, keep that back straight, flex the foot towards your floor, and back down. We're doing like 5 or 6 on each side. Being slow, mindful, controlled, not being janky on that back, not jerking anything. Keeping those hips square. Yes. All right, now I can stand up. We're going to do a 3-way lunge. So what this looks like is we're going forward, side, and back with each leg. We're going to do that 3 times. Forward, side lunge, back lunge. Remembering as we do so, I'm going to have to face this way for sake of space. I want to step big enough that when I come down, I'm at 90-90. I'm not leaning forward on that toe. Pressing off that leg, keeping those shoulders high. When I do my side lunge, stepping way out, pushing my hips back, keeping the weight centered over that foot, knee tracking over my toe, push off hard back to center. And reverse lunge, same thing. Big step back, shoulders back, 90 degrees, push back to center. Also, I'm not walking a tightrope here, right? So I'm still keeping a nice gap in my, sorry, I keep irritating myself because I don't have space. Gap in my stance. Am I confusing you? Let's see if I can do 1 round staying in place. Forward. Side. Back. Nope, hit the wall. Other leg forward. Side. And half stance back. Yeah, if you're not going all the way down, that little quarter lunge is fine. You can quarter lunge forward. You can quarter lunge to the side. You can quarter lunge to the back. Being aware and mindful of all the same things that we do if we do a full lunge. All right, we're going to do some pretend jump squats. We're not quite jumping yet. We're not quite there. We're going to be there soon. But we're going to use our momentum, bring our arms down into an air squat. Arms go back. Bring our arms through with some power drive up onto our toes and reset. So I'm not coming off the ground. Up on my toes. And reset. Yes. 6. 7. 8. Get a little power. Getting some calf action. I should get my heart rate up too. Pretend squats. They're awesome. And last, we're going to grab a resistance band and do a Bradford press. So we have seen this one before, but as a reminder, the more tight your band is, the harder this is going to be. But that goes for anything. So that was kind of a silly thing to say. But that band comes up right at my front rack position, so my elbows are inside. Being mindful of my stacking, right? Neutral hips, rib cage are down, head is neutral. And I'm going to go from my nose to behind my head without moving anything but my arms back and forth. So I'm not here. I'm not here. That's my Bradford. 10 to 12. We'll come back to them. You get another chance on those. Because we're going to do those last 3 again. Starting with the lunges. Let's see if I can stand this way the whole time. Front lunge. Side lunge. Back lunge. Other leg. Front lunge. Side lunge. Sorry if that was off the screen. Back lunge. And back to the other side. Whoop. Last round, kind of running out of space. Oh, here's my stagger. That's fine. I can show you the stagger. Stagger, stagger, stagger. Not to be mistaken for swagger. All right. Jumping. Not really jumping. Pretend jumping. Air squat. Last one. Ah, reminder, I'm not doing this. Still here. And Bradford's. Elbows are on the inside. Got enough grip on this, so I'm not going to lose it. Nose to behind my head, not here. Keeping that ribcage down. Solid core the whole time. And I think that was enough. Yay. All right. Warm up is done. All right. For our 12 minutes continuous workout rounds today, you will need light and medium set of weights. And I have a squishy object for my bonus. I won't need that for my workout, but you can grab it now, of course, too. I moved on from my skinny pillow to my daughter's Hello Kitty pillow, which will be a little bit nice and fluffy and squishy compared to last time. So grab those items, and I'll see you just a few seconds for our workout. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. 12 minutes, starting with a lunge around the world. I actually like to do this with kettlebells better. I have a dumbbell to show you today. You're going to reverse lunge or front lunge. I like reverse lunging because it helps me keep my chest nice and high. And you're going to go around the world with that, holding here, around the world with that weight. Step back up, other side, go the other direction this time, and back up. So we're alternating lunges, doing our around the world as we around the world, making sure that we're not doing this and this. Over exaggerated, of course, but we're keeping that core good and tight, keeping that bell as close to our head as we can, stopping right here at our chin, or the front rack position, I suppose. We're making sure we're alternating for 5 or 6 per side, 10 to 12 total. I think I'm doing the other side every time. And I'm not counting, but I'm done. That was plenty. All right, I'm going to keep my weight. I'm going to hold it at that front rack again, elbows high. Meh, above my microphone. Good. I'm going to come down in a quarter squat position. Boop. I'm going to tap my feet side to side, not doing this and not doing this, but my hips stay still. Getting a little burn on my quads. A little extra weight to make things spicy. 12, going for 12. 12-ish, depending on how heavy your weight is. You might want to go faster and do more, or you might want to slow down. I always say that, don't I? But it's a good reminder. Weight changes. So yeah, push it up if you want to. Change the speed, change the weight. And moving on to what? What are we doing? Oh, light weights. Need light weights. Or none. Actually, I'm going to do none. This first one. Arms will be holding out to the side the whole time, making fists, making sure I'm not scrunching my neck up. And I'm going to go onto my toes and then onto my heels. Toes, heels, calf, and toe raises, keeping those arms out the whole time, trying to use my back to support those arms, not my neck. 8 to 10 for each, so a total of 16 to 20. Was not counting again. I will count better on the next round, I promise. If you want to hold those light weights out to the side, you can do so. You can hold them straight up here, or here, any position, changing a little bit on your shoulders, or maybe it's plenty just to hold your arms out to the side. That's great. That's enough. All right. And last in our lineup, we are doing a dead bug on the floor. Looking around to make sure I don't need anything. I don't think I do. No, we're going to do a press. As an advancement or advanced option on this dead bug, if you are still feeling like you want to be here, dragging the heels, please do some heel drags. If you are here, wanting to do the heel taps. The breath, inhale at the top. As you drop, exhale, squeeze the center, or adding on opposite, be here. My advancement from this heel tap dead bug is opposite side press. So as I come down and tap my heel, I'm exhaling, pressing. Inhale to center, exhale, press. Inhale to center. So I'm breathing opposite as I would otherwise, pressing through the entire motion, inhaling at the top, exhale to press, hold back to center. Pressing here just like we did in our knee presses, double knee presses a couple days ago. I don't know how many that was. That's plenty. That was round 1. Grabbing my medium to heavy weight for my reverse lunge around the world. I'll be quiet so I can count. 3, 4. And 10. Keeping that weight. Stay still, hips. 12. Yes. Hey. After all that weight holding these light weights out to the sides might be a lot, but I'm gonna try it. See what it feels like this time. Toes, heels, toes, heels. I'm not doing this. Staying straight up. Oh, yeah, that was all right. I did that. Good. No tension in the neck. That felt pretty good. On the ground, knees up, arms up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, push. Inhale, exhale. If it feels better for you to lift your head, by the way, you totally can. Then you can also look down and check in with what your core is doing. Physically look at it, making sure these lower abs are on. We're not doming into a hard dome. Soft dome's okay, but ideally, we have no dome. We have those transverse turning on. So again, picking up your head, looking at it if you need to, adjusting and modifying as you feel fit. Don't just push through that. It's not worth it. All right. And back to my lunges. Just under 5 minutes left. That's a lot. Here's a stagger version. Which leg did I start with? I don't know. That's good. I don't think you need to see my taps from the side, do you? Oh well. Feet together to start. Noted. It's hard to tap from a wide squat position See if I can get lower. Keep those hips still. Yee. Good, good, good. Yeah, I'll use the weight again. 1. Ugh. Yeah, that was good. Need a sip of water before my next dead bug. I'm gonna do just the regular tap without the knee press this time. It's okay to modify anytime you feel like you need to. Picking on my head, tricking in. Feeling okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Yeah. Start with my stagger. I actually find the stagger harder to balance, personally. You're not as stable, which makes sense. That knee on the ground adds that extra little stability for your core. If it's all the way down on your ankles, it's going to take a little bit more muscle control to not fall over. Oh, okay. Calf raises, heel raises. No, wait, this time. Thumbs down. I don't like that. Thumbs forward. Yeah, good. Oh, getting strong feet, strong Achilles, strong calves. Yes. Back to the floor. Under a minute left. Yay. I wasn't counting. I was breathing, trying to breathe. Okay. We can do it. Gotta be getting close. I'm just waiting for that ding. All right, there it is. Good deal. Yay, pillow time. Oh, you know what I want to use this for, right? No, just kidding. I mean, if you want, go for it. Yes. Naps are wonderful. I'm a napper. I love to nap. Pillow. Again, I got a squishier one this time. Thank you, daughter. Between the knees, not on the knees. Between the knees. We're into our glute bridge adductor squeeze. So we've done this before. Relax those shoulders back. Feet slightly inside of our whatever our knee width is to start, depending on how big our object is. And inhale the bottom. Relax pelvic floor. Exhale. Squeeze glutes, squeeze abs, light squeeze pelvic floor, squeeze our object, hold at the top, and bring it back down. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. There's 4, let's go for 8. Two more. Sorry, I'm not being very entertaining right now. Focusing on that squeeze. This pillow is harder. Yes, bigger pillow. Ugh. All right. Hey, windshield wipers. Love this part. Yeah, because those arms out to the side. Feeling that nice pectoral stretch. Open that chest up. As you let those knees fall side to side. Okay. We'll stretch again in a second. One more of those. Object between the knees. Roll the shoulders back. Nice loose neck. Squeeze. Relax. Inhale. And if you want to hold longer, by the way, go for it. You can do less reps. Hold that squeeze a little bit longer if you'd like to. Thank you, Hello Kitty. And windshield wiper. Make our way up to stand. We are going to stretch standing. That was lovely on the ground, but we're going to go nice and wide forward fold position so you can get there from the ground like I kind of was doing, or stand up nice and wide, hip hinge, flat back until you can't anymore. A little bit in the knee, around the spine. That is fine. Hang out here for a second. Sway. You can grab your elbows and sway. And then we'll place the left hand down on the ground. A little bit bend in the knee to try to get relatively flat back as we twist. And replace the hands, twist the other way. Just a couple of twists. One more to the left. And come back to your forward fold, grab those elbows again. Do that little sway. And then we're going to come all the way over to the foot on the right. Hang your heads. Get that nice little stretch down the hamstring, as well as that adductor, and to the other side. If you need to bend that knee a little bit, feel free. Ankle and shin grab is fine. You don't have to be all the way on the ground. Definitely can't do that. Maybe you can fold all the way. Touch a forward to your knee. Great. Awesome. And back to center, hands on the hips. Straighten your back up. Bend your knees to come all the way up. Step together, we're going to do a quad stretch. Hold on to something if you need to. Grab the ankle behind you. Bring that knee down. And then drop that rib cage to feel the quad and that hip flexor stretch out. Good opportunity for a little neck stretch too. And switch sides. Pull those knees in line. Rib cage down. Tilt the neck. Woo! Last little full body stretch. Arms up over. Head up on the toes if you wish. Roll the wrists around. Little bitty back bend. work today. See you soon.